everybody. Hey, Facebook and the world of Warners.
Hey, Warners.
Hey, who do you have with you, Gina?
I have the beautiful Casey. How do you say your last name?
Haston.
Haston. And the beautiful Casey Haston. We are here in Dallas. She is letting me squat at her office at VIP.
Just VIP.
Just VIP.
We are VIP.
Because we are VIP. They do recruiting. I have been squatting here for a couple days as an office. And I just did a lunch and learn on Be Funny, Make Money at their office with their recruiters.
A lot of interesting things came out.
I just love that title. So good.
Be Funny, Make Money. I just made it up. Actually, I just made it up when she asked if I would do a lunch and learn. I gave her a title and then I was like, no, let's call it Be Funny, Make Money. So that's it's a new program.
It's a winner. And I have a guest too. Audrey, you can't see her, but she's here.
Hi, Audrey.
Is that a throwback to your podcast?
She just always shows up. Anybody who used to follow me when I was focusing more on my fitness career, I used to do fitness videos, and Audrey is the most shy cat on the planet. But if the camera is rolling, she's all up in the middle of it, right? Yep, she is.
Yep.
So
all good.
So, do you have a quickie tip for us, Gina?
I do have a quickie tip. My quickie tip is, this is kind of a throwback old school. This is not anything new. It's just a good reminder. Ask for referrals and ask people how you can help them and who you can refer to them. And it's really about the power of networking. So I'm in Dallas for the past, what feels like 3 months, but I've been here for like 10 days doing a number of speakings and trainings and relying on a really powerful network of women, which we now refer to as the Go-Go Girls of Dallas. Casey is a go-go. They are big fans of Women Your Mother Warned You About, but they have been so amazingly gracious about introducing me and connecting me. And they are so amazing at connecting me with so many potential contacts. And wouldn't it be great if we were all doing that for people and it was kind of a pay it forward for everybody? And so it's just a reminder, ask for the referral, but also say, how can I help you get connected to someone and who do you want to be connected to? Because I have so much follow-up to do after this trip. It's ridiculous.
That's a great reminder, because sometimes people, like, I'm a connector. I just naturally think that way like you do. But sometimes people don't think that way, and it's just, you have to remind them, hey, and I always ask that question, hey, do you know anybody who's thinking of buying or selling their home? And they'll go, oh yeah, so-and-so and so-and-so. But if you don't ask for it, like you just said, then the person may not give you that golden nugget of a referral that they have right there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to scoot out. I've got to get back to work.
I'm going to go back to work. Bye, Casey.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by.
Casey's Facebook famous now. Lori Ward's going to be jealous.
I know, right?
And Casey promises to give us a review for Women Your Mother Warned You About.
That would be awesome. We love reviews and we appreciate them super much. So I've got a really great quickie tip, and my quickie tip is to confidently take your place at the front. So yesterday I went to yoga. I was held up because I had to stop by and meet a client and pick up some listing documents from him. And it was raining, so I was a little bit running behind. And I really hate to be late for a yoga class or anything, but especially a yoga class when they've already started and they've created this atmosphere of serenity. Yeah. And I felt really awful about it. And I really still wanted to take the class. So I called and said, hey, I'm running about 2 minutes behind. Is it okay if I still join? And she said, oh yeah, come on in. The girl at the desk, and I came in and she let me come in, and I walked into the room and I made eye contact with the teacher and I said, and she said, that's fine, go up front. So the only spot left was at the very front of the room, right in front of the mirrors. And I just quickly went up there feeling awful, like, oh my God, I just took pole position, like the best, in my opinion, the best spot in the room at the very front, because I like to be in the front so I can really focus on myself in the mirror, like from balance and stuff. But the whole entire time I felt, for about 15 minutes, I felt really bad about taking this spot. Well, after the class, I thanked the instructor and the owner for allowing me to come in late because I know it's not, kosher. I was very grateful. And I said, thank you so much. And I said, I felt so bad taking that best spot in the room. And she said, why? She said, if anyone else in that room wanted that front spot, they would have taken it. So that spot was there for you. So own it. And I was like, oh, that's so awesome. Because I think sometimes that we talk a lot about being invited to the table, getting our place at the table, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I think sometimes we forget that sometimes you just got to step up to the table confidently and say, hey, I have something important to offer here, and I deserve to be here just as much as anybody else.
That is so powerful, because it's again another great reminder. Whenever we complain about there's not a seat at the table, there's probably an empty seat at the table, but we were too uncomfortable to make a fuss and step in and kind of be center of attention for a moment. And yeah, if nobody else took that seat at the table, shame on them. That seat belongs to you.
Yeah, literally there were, there's 20 some people in that room crammed in there, yoga mat to yoga mat. And that spot in the front, it was literally like front and center. And
that's really interesting too, because I get it. And there are very specific rules in yoga and keeping it sacred. And why wouldn't you want to be in that spot? Especially you got there early on time. Why wouldn't you want the best spot? Why do we do that?
I don't know. And sometimes, I can relate it back to when I was younger and taking dance classes. Like the front and center was kind of like the prime spot. You want to be seen, you want to be in the front. But yet It's interesting that the girls that would be in front and pushing to the front to be seen, but also the girls that would want to be, just wouldn't want to be in the front. And it's all a matter of confidence. It boils down to that. Even in yoga class, where it's really not about, it shouldn't be about anyone else in the room. It should just be about yourself and your practice and going inward. But even there, obviously, there was a room full of 20 women who no one was willing to take that spot, because the girl at the front desk, she was waiting for me to arrive, and she came in and took the spot right beside me. She had laid her yoga mat out there, and she's the one that said, she's like, if people wanted those front spots, they would take them. And it was just, it was so profound to me. And I just thought, you know what? I'm not a person that plays small, clearly. I don't. And yet there's more potential. There's the opportunity is always there to take my place and step bolder into the world, and for anybody out there. And what do you have to lose?
Yeah. So when we tie these two tips together today, it's about asking for your referral, asking for business, and taking your space at the front of the room or at the table. This is about stepping up, ladies. It's about stepping up and getting what you want and what you ask for. You actually have to make the ask, though. So that's sales 101.
Be brave, y'all. You're totally worth it.
So couple things before we go. So our new episode this week that launches tomorrow is Procrastination Kills Revenue Generation. So that is what this week's episode is about. You get to hear Rachel challenging me and holding me accountable, which she did at 6:00 this morning by messaging me. And I'm going to just leave it at that. So you have to listen to this week's episode to know what I'm talking about. And number 2, drum roll, please. Happy wedding week. You're getting married this weekend.
I was like, what's the surprise?
It's you, my friend. I'm so excited for you and for this weekend, and I'm gonna be there, and not for everything, because some of it's private, but so excited for you and for this journey that you're on. And so everybody give Rachel some love for her Princess Weekend.
Thank you. It's just, I'm really excited about it. I'm also trying not to bridezilla out and just go with the flow of what's going on. My dress is being made by Charlotte of Charlotte's Build-A-Bride, and it's absolutely
beautiful.
Amazing. It's beautiful. It's sexy, it's classy, it's creative, it's epic, it's great. And so I'm thrilled to be able to wear it and that she is honoring me by making it. So a lot of good going on. There'll be plenty of photos, y'all. So
Yeah.
we will not be in attendance. And we couldn't invite everybody on the whole planet, although if I had it my way, I would have. So
Now you don't have to answer me, but I do plan on asking you if I could Facebook Live your reception.
Sure, absolutely. But I also want to say, because we do not wish to receive gifts, and I'll just put it out there to anybody who wishes to join in, that instead of gifts, we are actually doing our ceremony as partially a fundraiser for the Family Justice Center of Georgetown and Horry counties. I've got a fundraiser here on Facebook that I'll be sharing this weekend if you'd like to donate to a great cause. I have a past history you can read about in my book that you can find on Amazon, The Gift of Wreckage. And I talk about my domestic abuse situation that I lived through. And I had a wonderful experience of leaving that scary relationship and staying at one of these places that is similar to what the Family Justice Center is trying to do. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be able to give women the opportunity to have somewhere to go to feel safe and to feel cared for and to get back on their feet so they can move towards a future that they deserve, which is what I have now. I'm so ever grateful. So if you'd like to donate, just watch on my Facebook page, and I'll share it to the Women Your Mother Warned You About page as well for you guys to donate.
And Family Justice Center is our charity of choice for Women Your Mother Warned You About. You can actually find that on our website. That brings you right there. It's a charity of my choice, charity of your choice. I do a fundraiser every year on my birthday for them. So we'll share that on YouTube when we post this video. We'll also share it on Facebook so that you can go and support that cause.
Every little bit counts, even if it's a couple bucks. So we appreciate it, and they do too. All right, we've had a great Quickie tips, and can't wait for you guys to listen in tomorrow to our newest episode. And please go ahead and download and give us a review. We love 5 stars, and we very much appreciate your reviews. And if they're fun, we'll read them on our next episode.
Yeah, and we got some fun surprises coming up that we're going to be getting more interactive and engaging on our Facebook page. So stay tuned for that.
Some shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
All right, bye.
Bye. I miss you. See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.